it, we gon' get it, we gon' get it, we gon' get it, we gon' get it, we gon' done, get it.
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Dr. Jonathan Perry. Y'all here with MFC Winning
Good
Cycle. It's
morning.
that time. It's that time. It's that time. Yes, man. Some sad news today. Some sad news today. Migos member Takeoff was killed in Houston, Texas. Man, had a bowling alley called 810 Bowling Alley, the Polk area of Houston, Texas. Yeah, happened on November 1st, I would say December 31st, going into November 1st. They was it was a late party. I guess the place was closed, but they had a dice game. It was on the third floor in the balcony area. Yeah, sad, sad, sad. And they just dropped an album too called "Only Built for Infinity Links." Just dropped. I want to say probably about a week ago. They just dropped a video. I want to say yesterday. Yes. How you feel about that, MFC?
Wow. Again, I heard that there's two others that got shot.
Yeah,
They
two
haven't
others
released the names.
multiple people got multiple people shot, and I heard three was dead. Because I guess that
Really? Oh,
oh yeah,
wow.
because there was two entourages shooting at one another. Supposedly,
Oh,
because in Amigos it was three members: Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset, right? And Offset is the one that's married to Cardi B, and he left the group recently. He's not on this project that they just dropped called Only Built for Infinity Links. So they could have got back in together because they're family members. They're like cousins. One's an
they're
uncle.
cousins. Yeah.
So yeah, but one's an uncle. One's an uncle of both of them. Yeah, you know how sometimes things happen like that. But yeah, yeah. Tell your background. Keep it down, MFC. Yeah, she don't know what she's talking about. We're
You
gonna have
said
to mute you.
Takeoff is Offset's
We
cousin?
we're gonna have to mute
Oh,
you.
Wavo. Wavo is the uncle.
Quavo. Well, come on now. Don't let's
Quavo.
not do. Let's Let's not do that. Okay. Yeah. We ain't gonna mess up the names today. People are in mourning. Okay.
Okay. So Quavo is the uncle to the both.
Yes, that's Eminem in the background. Could you tell Eminem we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
need any. We don't need any paralegals today. She's not at work. You need to keep it down. You ever do it? You ever see people they doing interviews? You get the entourage in the background like this ain't your time.
So he said, wait your turn.
Yes, not now. Wait till we off screen and shit.
Oh, no.
Do not try to correct me on air. Okay, I will have to grab the mic and let you know. Yeah, see, I got some mics. Me and SB moving right. Yeah,
Oh, those are nice.
yeah. We rolling up to the
Nice.
shows like what? I ain't got no wire. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
man.
that's nice.
And
Nice.
see anybody perform, you don't want to step on somebody's wire because that'll you go to the mic next thing.
No, that's
Oh
true.
yeah,
That's true. But
yes,
technology
yes.
is nice. That's nice.
We come to these shows ready to rock. Yes. And SB is on some new tip now. MFC. He's trying to run on stage. I should have never let him see Tougher Than Leather. It's this old rap movie, right? And Run used to come on stage. This is my house. So he's on that type of temperature now. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
you gotta do a
no.
couple of records first. And you start talking all that good shit. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I want to do that. I'm like, yeah, this is my house. I'm gonna run the stage. Like, okay, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
that's our future.
yeah. Oh yeah, you ain't lying about that one, boy. Yeah, we did a radio interview, right? And they was like, who do you like? Who do you look up to? He said, I want to take out Michael Jackson. I was like, oh, brother. You talking about thinking big? Oh my God. I would at least Drake or something like that. Michael Jackson, like, okay, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a couple of motherfucking practices for that one. Couple too many. No, but yeah, get back to the Migos. MFC is really messed up and
Yeah, he was very young. He was young.
yeah. No, yeah, man, not even 30 years old. I don't care if he was
No,
50 years old, man. You're not supposed to get
I know.
murdered at a damn dice game,
Yeah.
you
Or
know?
at a
And
bowling alley.
well, shit. Well, what's his name? Baby mama just got shot at a bowling alley. What's his name? From YSL. Yeah, yeah. One of oh my God, his name's at the tip of my head right now. But they locked up right now with the federal case. Yeah, his baby mother just got shot and killed at a bowling
Oh,
alley.
wow.
Yeah, you gotta remember, it can happen anywhere. And this member Takeoff MFC, he was the quiet member out the group. He was the one, in the corner. not really saying much,
Yeah.
and this is only rumor, but you heard on Winning Cipher, because I got a couple of calls, and a friend of mine from Dallas, I grew up in New York. He was telling me the rumor is because there were two crews, they were basically arguing, and that's why it's not good, to gamble with people you don't know like that.
Right.
Because they can have even people because you're losing your money. Shit, even me. That's why I don't gamble because I don't like
Right.
to lose my money. But
Right.
supposedly it wasn't even Quavo. It was Quavo who was gambling. Okay, and I guess he was losing a lot of money, so he started being very aggressive. And I guess that led into two crews start arguing. Next thing you know, shots start coming out. But I've heard there's only rumor at this point that Takeoff was taken out by friendly fire. Yeah,
Oh wow.
and it's gonna come out once you hear the reports. Because if he got shot in the back of the head, which they're saying, and see, this is the thing. That's why I never played, with too many people with firearms. Because when it
Yeah.
start banging out, people just start shooting with their eyes closed, damn near.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? My homeboy got hit in the shoulder like that. You know what I mean? People just
Yep.
start shooting wild, and next thing you know, you get that
Yeah.
crazy. That even
But that's
happens in the army with people that are
yeah.
trained. So
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want too
But
many
that's why it's
firearms with your
important to
crew.
have trained security with you, you know?
Yes, yes. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was just talking to my girl about that. As far as I want to say, even with the Migos member not there offset, they probably was raking in a good 150 a show, 150,000 a show. So what would it
Wow.
be to take a good 5,000, 10,000 to pay for that security, like you're talking about,
Yeah.
that real security? You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
can smoke somebody, ain't got to get out the scene. They can stay there, talk to the police. Yeah, I shot him. He was acting up. Woo, woo, woo.
Yep.
And you could live another day. That's why can't nobody tell me nothing. I got my son's
Yeah.
back 120%. I don't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And
But it's important because even celebrities have security details. I
no, so
mean,
not even just
yeah,
celebrities. You got cartel members that get security for their whole family. I've been in clubs and
yeah,
I've seen kingpins with security for them and their girlfriends. Oh yeah.
yep,
You know what I
yep,
mean? So you don't even have to be. You got to remember though. Once I just think ahead, and I've had a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you being too paranoid. That's because you're from the Bronx." And shoot, you know what? It's done saved my life
exactly.
numerous times.
That's
Okay,
true.
I'll be paranoid with a capital P, but you know what? I'm gonna be good, and my family. And if we not,
Yeah,
it's gonna be that eye for an eye type of thing.
yeah,
Which I can't even rush because supposedly both sides was shooting, but look what happened. You got somebody that
yeah.
got taken out, and this is the breadwinner of the crew, so to speak.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like I said, I do the party myself. You know what I mean? And that's been for a minute. You know what I mean? I like to party and I like have fun and everything, but I know how people move and how people, and especially when you got money in play.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I mean?
And then
And
especially if you're around people that you don't know,
oh yeah, these are people that
you can't gauge that temperature,
emotions are high. But once again, like I said, the rumor
especially in
is
dice. Dice.
Quavo, yeah, yeah. That's why in prison, I gambled. I played spades, 'cause that's a game that I like to play. But I never played poker, even though I like the game. I look from the sidelines, but I never played poker. You know why, MFC? Because that's one of the biggest things in prison. Get you murdered.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We talking about a couple of dollars. Oh yeah, on that poker table, if people know what I'm talking. Even
yeah.
on the spade table. But one thing I've always did when I gambled with stuff that I had. I never gambled like they call it as
Right.
pay. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll pay you when I go to the store. That's when it usually, you know what I mean? And
It gets
oh yeah,
dicey.
that's one thing I've always kept it that. And I've been, you know what I mean, been to the point where, I'm damn near ready to lose the whole lockup. But I've always kept it that because that was an always mental thing I kept in the back of my mind. Although you pushing a line,
Well,
because that's one of the things you don't do locked up. You don't gamble.
right. Yeah.
We'll go ahead.
But it's just like here now with casinos and everything, stuff has changed so much that
Uh-huh.
before it was what you were gambling with your money or a credit card. Now you can even use your debit card and you can use your house. I mean, it's crazy.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and to me, that's so dangerous because especially if you think, oh, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, and then you're done. And then for people that have that, how you call it, like they're like platinum level because they've gambled so much.
Yep,
So
yep.
they'll the what they call a house will give them 20, 30,000, because they know they're good for it.
Man, they put you in
But
them rooms for free. MFC, you crazy? Sure. Man, remember, I'm right
no,
there in
they put
Vegas.
no, but I'm
Remember, I
saying
can't
when
go
you
to
run out of
Vegas.
your money, when you run out of your money, if
Yeah.
you're a returning person, they they will front you, knowing that you're good for it.
They comp once they know you there and you come in like that, they will comp
Yeah.
you rooms, they'll
Oh
comp you
yeah, definitely.
meals.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Recently I had a client, he told me he was just up in Vegas a couple of weeks ago and he said he felt so bad for this guy who was down the hall from him, just going hysterical because he just lost his house and he was trying to say, listen, give me a week oh yeah, the casino was like, no, we warned you, you signed it over.
Yeah.
Lost his house. He said, how am I going to go home and tell my, imagine that. How am I going
Yeah.
to go home and tell my wife, we got to go, I done lost the house? That right there is the end of your relationship. Man,
Well, my
man, man.
daughter recently, she was in Vegas, and she said at the poker table,
Yeah,
it was 20,000 a hand.
yeah,
So and they had a separate, it was glassed off with security all over the place. You thought it was like,
yeah.
senators and stuff there. And they didn't play. No one was coming in. It was, but that was big, big money. And
And
there
those
was
those are
someone,
people that have security with them. Trust me. You think you're gonna get the drop on one of them type of people you're talking about? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
right?
I
Because
seen
that's
it, seen it
just,
like
so
it's
just
easy.
think, $20,000 a hand.
No, yeah, 20, like they holding at least 100 and better. Them type of games, MFC, you gotta have at least 50 to 80 just to get in. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just can't have 20 and think oh yeah, I'm gonna get
No.
in. No, you gotta have some room, as they
Right.
say.
But when you win off of something like that, that's a lot of money you win, you know?
But what you think? Remember, they had a dice game at a bowling alley. Then they're in
I know.
Houston. The Migos are from. I want to say they're from Atlanta, right? So it's a lot of stuff is gonna come out. Trust me. The little things I've heard so far, a lot of things that I'm quite sure, if not,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. This case is somewhat gonna be solved. I believe once it's too many people
And hopefully they
around.
have cameras.
Yeah, no, yeah. But like I said, I'm leaning towards, from what I'm hearing, friendly fire. Friendly fire,
Wow.
which is sad, man. That's why,
Yeah.
I tell my peoples all the time, you start getting that money, man, spread that out, stay out the damn strip clubs. What you need
Yeah.
to do, okay, put that money in some security.
Yeah. You
Okay?
got to keep your big
Yeah.
surrounding around, because think about it, you take these actors and stuff like that. You don't see them out like that. They do
No,
everything
no,
like you
we no,
said.
but when
They either
you see them out, trust me, they got that security with that
that
thing.
details with them. Yep.
Okay, and then they're not playing around. This ain't your homeboy that just out there, for the clout with you. This is somebody that their job is to bring you home in one piece.
Right.
And they're not
Right.
hot headed. Which from the things I've heard with this case, it was a lot of friction going on back and forth. Like I said, Quavo was losing a lot of money supposedly,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
feelings get hurt at times. People start, especially when
Yeah.
you shooting dice. A lot of it is a mental thing. You talking crap. You
And
know,
then you might be drinking at the same time.
oh,
You
they
know.
it was 1 in the mornings. People saw stuff on that narcotic. And that's what it leads to. That's why, like I said, if you're gonna do things in that manner, on the level that they were at, my advice would be, do it at your own. Rent the whole damn floor. You could do a
Yeah.
whole. You know what I mean? Yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't got to do it like that. Move with a purpose. As we
Yeah.
as we like to say, and that you're gonna be here for another day. I'm not sure if he has kids. I
Wow.
haven't heard that yet, but yeah, he's 28 years old, man.
Yeah.
28 years old. Shot in the
So
neck and
his
the head.
so his parents, oh, I can only imagine getting a phone call like that.
Well, no, not even just that. So you got, remember,
Yeah.
his other group member, family member, Offset. He got to feel a certain way because remember they just did a
Oh,
whole
of course.
project
No, of
without
course
him.
that too. Yeah.
So I'm quite sure he's feeling like, man, you know how it is. You get
Yeah.
a
Like he's
sibling that
pretty.
passed or something. Y'all might have some
Yeah.
friction, and you're
Or
always
he's
gonna
pretty
have the
much
shoulda,
saying,
coulda,
I
woulda.
wish. maybe if he was there, like say if Ross
Oh
said
yeah,
he,
you're always
he's
gonna
probably
have,
gonna
yeah.
feel that,
I should have
if I
passed
was
this up
there.
because if I was there, it wouldn't have went as far. I would have, matter of fact, they wouldn't even been there because I wasn't running like that.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. That's true.
you know, but a friend of mine told me this was months ago that he was at, heard also this is in another state that Quavo was gambling. Same thing. He was getting hot. So you get some people. I know people like that. They like to talk a little
Yeah.
zesty. The strangers and everybody ain't taking it like that.
Right.
That's how I even have to catch myself because I don't do the saucy talking. And some people like,
Yeah.
they do that when they don't know you. I call that getting too freaking familiar. And
Yeah.
that has caused me. So that's something that I work on, a mental thing, because you got
Yeah.
you got to think for other people. That's how
That's
I
true.
look at it. You got to think for
You
other
had to look
people
at
and
all
don't.
angles.
Yeah, yeah. Because now look at this. You're in a
Yeah.
situation, and whoever's in the right,
Oh,
bottom line, it's a messed up situation.
that's a
Messed up
shame.
situation all around. Now the money's done stopped. Of course, they're gonna get some record sales because you know how it is. They say artists are more valuable when they dead.
Right.
So and they just dropped an album. I'm quite sure that'll be number one. Trust me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But yes, that definitely. What would be your advice on how these rappers should start moving? MFC. What would be your advice?
I
Being elder.
honestly feel that, to be me, I would have thought that the especially rappers would be moving much safer, especially in the last 2 years. How things have changed so crazy, it's things have flipped. It's almost like every month.
Elaborate. What do you mean?
Well,
Go ahead.
meaning like almost every month there's someone being shot at somewhere.
Uh
There's
huh.
someone being shot somewhere. So my thing would be is that you have to travel a lot differently. You know, even like don't let everybody know where you're going. Only your
Mm,
inner circle. So that way you keep it tight and stuff like that. It's like, for instance, like say, the president, he has a detail and they know where he's going, and only the people where he's going to, and stuff like that. But it's not like everybody knows where he's going to be, you know.
okay, I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, because these, remember, you have so many people out here that your fans. I was just talking with someone the other day about that. Is because there's some kind of show that's out called Stalkers, so
Uh
people are
huh.
binge watching that, and you're seeing how the people look really normal, and then they say how levels they go through,
Hmm.
and so you may have someone that's a fan, but then that fan takes it to the next level. You never
Yeah.
know. So
Selena,
yeah, so you have to
she
be
got
careful.
killed by the president of her fan club.
Right. So you have to be,
Yeah.
to me, it's like, you're famous and you're in that limelight and stuff like that, and even if you rap and your records that you're rough and tough or whatever, but the bullets out there, as they always say for many years, bullets have no names.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and just like you said earlier, even in the military, sometimes it's called friendly fire when it's a whole lot of gunfire going on and it's coming from all areas,
Yeah.
and you don't, and some people trying to duck it, go into it not realizing it. They
Yep.
think they're going to a safe place, and that's the worst place to be at. So it's sad
That's
because like I said, almost every month someone is, especially in the performers and rappers and everyone out here, that entertain the public. Someone's getting shot or killed,
yep.
and it's like it's more of a norm. Like, all right, now it's going to happen this month. Wow, it's the second week of such and such, and nothing's happened yet. And it shouldn't, just like the whole thing, like taking this off a bit, but like the comedians before, no one in all the years, no one ever attacked a comedian.
Yep.
Okay. And now now comedians are talking about, they now have to have security details,
Hmm.
and they
Yep.
have to have additional security around the stage. So comedians have all met together and they've had some kind of a meeting group or something, and talking about what they need to do, and that's how they had to change up their part a bit.
So
Like before
even
ex-
singers, my R&B artists, okay, taking females up on the stage, serenading them. You can't do that anymore. I
Yeah.
just recently had a show. My singer, shout out TMS. Okay, he brung a female up, and the sad part, she's an artist as well. Brung her up. Okay, she was with her man, and the sad part was I put this picture on social media, right? She gonna go on social media, MFC, talking about take that down. You don't have my permission. And I seen this particular female afterwards. Okay, come up to my singer, all up in his face and everything, but she's gonna go to the promoters talking about she felt uncomfortable. Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So that's why I explained to
Yeah.
my artists, this is not the 90s. You can't do that anymore. Okay. A
Yeah.
person will take a moment and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, highlight that and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and
You're
blow
right.
it up, inflate it to
You're
the
right.
point where it don't even need to be like, whoa, hold on. First of all, you smiling. I got you. I got you. And then afterwards, you made it your
Yeah.
business to go to another room that we were in, okay, taking photos, and you all up in his face. But now
Yeah.
you telling people that you felt uncomfortable.
But see,
Wow.
also at the same time, that's why artists, especially if you're in the limelight, you have to be careful too, because you got those people
No.
that want those
Yeah.
15 minutes of fame and then try to sue
Yes.
you, claiming that
Yes.
you either touched them inappropriately, and all this other
MMC,
nonsense.
listen, I'm talking about she made it her business to get to the other room. Okay. I thought she gave him a number and everything. Yeah. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's when, like I said, we had that discussion. I explained to
Yeah.
him, no bringing no females up on stage and all of
Yeah.
that. You want to give him a flower, keep it from a distance.
Yep.
Because
That's right.
imagine you had a name of how this could have been blown up,
Yes.
with the Me Too movement and everything
Yes.
nowadays.
And then he said, "Well, you
Yeah.
know what? Give me 20,000, and I won't say
No,
anything. I
yeah,
won't.
yeah, that happens. There's so many things that we don't even hear about that doesn't make it to the press.
Yeah,
That's why you got to move us. You got to move a certain way, and especially when you're in the public as they are.
that's true. That's true.
That dice game could have been at the hotel. Takeoff could have still been here.
Yeah,
Okay. You
yeah,
just got to move a different way. And that's one thing. Like I look at
yeah.
like a Jay-Z, a Beyonce. You know what I mean? You don't hear no craziness going down like that. You know what I
No,
mean?
no.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not
They're
traveling
moving.
that way. Nope.
No, yeah, yeah. You got to move right, man. You got to move right. And people talk crap
If they
about,
go to
oh yeah, Jay-Z,
Walmart,
Jay-Z don't come back to the hood and all that. Like, he don't need to. Still, he bring the hood to him. 50
yep,
Cent, same thing. He threw a big ass party in Connecticut. Shout out to
yep.
50. I didn't get to make that. You lucky.
And just like Puffy always has
No, Puffy, yeah, in the
Labor Day.
Hamptons.
He always
In the
has the
Hamptons.
Hamptons. Yep,
Remember them parties? Yeah.
yep.
You the party. Like my father used to teach me, yeah, you don't sweat nobody, you the party. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Exactly,
fuck out of here.
exactly.
Shit.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, like I said, rest in peace, man. Take off.
Yes, rest in
That
peace.
was messed up because yeah, he was a very quiet one I've ever seen. Not saying that should happen to a rowdy
And
type
our
of rapper,
deepest
but
condolences to the family.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, from Winning Cipher, we definitely send our deepest condolences. Yeah,
yes. I really feel bad, man, for Offset because I know that they could have worked things out, whatever. I heard it was contract, dispute that they was having, you know what I mean, with the label QC that they're on. But regardless of what, I know how it is to
yeah.
have
But
a
family is
family member
family.
die. You got things that are still not worked out, you know what I mean, that you
Yeah,
could have worked out with a discussion. So
yeah,
that's definitely gonna wear on their hearts for
yeah,
might be forever. Because those are things that you can't take away,
yeah.
you know. Yeah, very, very sad. But yeah, gonna lead us out into prayer, MFC. Man,
Okay.
okay, let me get this
Well, on this
boy.
on this how you say, on this Tuesday,
Yes, it's one of them Tuesdays. Feel
the
like a
day after
goddamn Wednesday.
Halloween.
Feel like a Wednesday.
So so we survived. We survived Halloween. Yes.
Yes, we was crazy last night. Yeah, shout out to the Halloween crew. Sylvia had the colors on. She was looking real nice.
Oh, good, good,
Yes.
good. I'm glad. I'm just glad that I didn't hear a lot of negative stuff happening yesterday. So that's good. That's really good. People, are being careful. They're having their own Halloween parties in their own homes with their own families, things like that. You
Uh-huh.
know. Yep. But dear God, please watch over us. We pray to you to make sure everybody gets to their destination when they leave their homes today safely, and that they get back home safely to their families and loved ones. And as we always say on Winning Cipher, always say to your loved ones how you love them, give them a hug, because the next day is never guaranteed for you. So, take every day and live it to the fullest. Okay, always keep a positive thing, no matter how many people out there try to get you into a negative zone. You stay positive, and that's your power. You keep that power strong. Um, and as I said again, Winning Cipher, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. And thank you again for watching our show. And please keep coming back. And God, protect everybody and have a lovely, safe, and blessed day. Amen.
You know you my thing.
You know you're my thing.
You know you're my thing. Yeah, you're my thing.
You know you my thing. You know you my thing.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Could you be mine? Would you be mine for the moment? No mystery thing, cause we can hang and you know it. Could you be mine? Would you be mine for the moment? No mystery thing, cause we can hang. You my thing. You my thing, you my thing, you my thing. You my thing, you my thing. You my thing, you my thing, you my thing. You my thing, you my thing. Treat you like that queen you are. You that star, like a fast car you whipping. Keep my mind stay tripping. Know you got it going on. Wiggy word bomb. If it's on, then it's on. You can get it. I'm so with it. Done did it. Can I hit it like a home run? We on one. Put you through that test. See, we was made to be the best. So fresh, all winning. I love how you be living. No style can't come close to mine. You could get this all the time. Freaky as they come. I'm known to make her get numb. Get dumb, we get busy. You came flat but left frizzy. Ask Kizzy, ask Keisha, Pam, Tammy, and Delisha. Shh, but I don't kiss and tell. You know the whole deal. I wanna feel like you matter to me, babe. What that data be? Tell me what you really want. Don't hold back so we can get the whole vibration. Me and you make that perfect match. Come on. Could you be mine? Would you be mine for the moment? No mystery thing, cause we can hang and you know it. Could you be mine? Would you be mine for the moment? No mystery thing, cause we can hang. You my thing. You my thing, you my thing, you my thing.